Hi, welcome to JTV Sports. I am Paul on the ball. On Saturday afternoon at the Old Recreation Grounds, the Eva Simmons 2012 Softball League kicked off with an opening ceremony and the two games. I caught up with a number of players and the 2012 recipient of the league, Eva Simmons, after the ceremony. The Reds made it to the finals for the first time in their franchise history last year. I spoke with the pitcher Darryl Robinson about his feelings for a repeat in 2012.
Well, it was a good feeling, and this time we're taking it.
So you feel the Reds have a strong enough team? What sort of people are you looking at in the Reds this year?
Well, we still have the same old team, but the guys are hungry, and they felt they got what it takes to be in the championship round, and they want the ring. They're hungry for the ring.
Alan Woodrow Smith, the man who has the best chance to dethrone the reigning champion Neville Sheep Smith, his rival, spoke about his feelings for the upcoming season.
I'm kind of hopeful that the teams will show up for these the games, but a lot of people have to work. I don't know, but I'm still trying to be hopeful.
What about the Invaders of the team? How are you feeling about them this year?
Actually, the Invaders have a monster squad this year in the past. I don't rebuild for my championship, but the games, that might pose a little issue with some of the guys that have to walk through Saturdays and Sundays, but I'll be here defending.
We spoke a little while back on JTV. We spoke about you and Sheep and the matchup. Can Sheep spoil the party again for you this year?
Well, I ain't gonna put it past Sheep to try to spoil it, but I'm gonna say this: if anybody can, he have the ability to do.
Minister for Sports, the Honourable Myron Walwyn, told us their goals for softball 2012 in ensuring that softball was played despite a challenge with the lights.
It's a good thing, softball, as I said, is one of the greatest cultural expressions for us here in the Virgin Islands, and we have to keep this sport alive. I want to congratulate Miss Eva Simmons for the contribution that she has made to the development of softball and all those other persons. I also mentioned Mr. Terry Shinnery, who's doing a very great job in terms of keeping softball alive by infusing the young people into the sport. So it's good. I feel good about it. I know that they had to make a bit of a shift because the lights were taken down for safety reasons. I had many persons calling me at the ministry, many parents being concerned about the safety of their children, particularly during the Little League softball session. And we had to take the lights down. We found most of them, or all of them in fact, were rotten at the bottom, and it was certainly a health hazard. So we're grateful that the association has worked along with us and have decided to make a shift in the games to make sure the season continues.
The Honourable Minister also boasted a trophy given to him by the undefeated 2011 ladies champions, the Pythons.
I want to play myself, but vicariously I was playing because I've been a sponsor for a number of softball teams here, and my team, the Pythons, sponsored by me, won the championship last year for the ladies, so they felt like giving me a little something so I don't feel too bad walking away today.
One of the persons hailed by Mr. Walwyn was the recipient of the 2012 league, Eva Simmons, who spoke with JTV Sports along with her dear friend Lionel George, the mother of Alan Woodrow Smith, and herself was a recipient of the same honor a few years ago.
I feel great. At least I got my flowers while I'm living. After about 35 years.
Tell us a little bit about your softball days. What do you recall? What are your fondest remembrance of being a softball player? Anything that comes to mind?
Striking out Miss Leonie George.
Okay, well let's go across Leonie George and tell us a bit about that strikeout and what it means to you. Obviously, somebody
no, and
to you as friends. Tell us a bit about that.
I didn't remember that strike.
That's one of the best batters.
Yeah, she was a very good player. All of us who play back then, we all were good players.
Alan Woodrow Smith, who came to sit with Eva Simmons and his mother, had one final thought for Neville Sheep-Smith and his Hurricanes as he dedicated winning the 2012 league with his team the Invaders to his mother Lionel George and her dear friend Eva Simmons.
Well, actually, the league was named after my mother once also, but people like Miss Eva and my mother, these are people that help inspire me because from growing up days, I've heard stories of my mother was one of the ladies to play on the man team, and Miss Eva played with Roy Pickering and all of them, the other guys. Yeah, these are the people that inspire me to continue and continue. My mother played till she actually couldn't run anymore. She played up to the late 80s.
99.
She was over 60 something years playing. I ain't never gonna make it that far, but I'm gonna try my best.
Well, we wish you the best for 2012 Eva Simmons Softball League and look forward to you being in the final and fighting it out the way it's supposed to be.
Well, I'm gonna win the championship for these two ladies this year. See, I'm dedicating the championship to these two ladies this year.
Finally, I caught up with Terry Shinnery, who spoke about the prospects for his undefeated team, the Pythons, along with captain Ivy Foy Cameron.
Well, as usual, we have our big squad. We never fail, even with our smallest group. We plan to go undefeated again this year. That's our whole motto, so that we can cover the gold ring. So those of us who are here, who has to go after school, could go out feeling a lot better than those who went out before, even though we won the championship before. And we're looking forward to it. We know the teams, some of them might be quite strong, but we're always ready for the challenge.
Terry Shinnery, of course, the coach and world-renowned now, Terry. Terry, what is it that makes you keep on going on and on, and where do you find these girls from?
Well, you go to the high schools, you look at them have PE, and when they have PE, you go and tell Mr. Girl, Scotliff, I like to see that girl, and then after he brings them to me, and I ask them if they like to come and practice in the afternoon with the girls. And rather them has responded and say yes, they want to come up.
For JTV Sports, I am Paul on the Ball. Do be a great sport.